Misan so Emma obi biara akwaba bim edeba channel yi so unya subscribe ya mesrew na wa subscribe no like it no share video no ede ama wunya no so enye bi ahwe na bia etimi akọ kama ede ama na busua nsema horo na egusu na chese etwa ne ho awe internet no so na current update bi aba na owura bi na etimiri nsema horo na aba beto abonte fa nsema ono so no ekote awe internet no so no chese Ghana fo bibiri na eni agi efise dollar no ba na ba form na o chese ade a Ghana fo bebe na enya ya nka na dollar no aba bedu 8 cedis ana chese enya asem keto akra na owura we kire se government na nkasa krampo enim se dollar we etimi ba bedu 8 cedis a enya de ombetumi really Ghana economy no with financial assistant ana chese enya asem keto akra na chese enya de a Ghana ebekoso ana chese se dollar no eba be piem 8 cedis a na chese gold hu nsensem ebeko high na chese omunya hwi emfi sanyoma we nyina mu ntino ade a owo se omu maintain sa 10 cedis na chese dollar no akokopie no na chese onu so no edi ne na adwenkire to abonte na o se Ghana for se eden no omu so omu dwen efa ho na busua minsa no yebekoni akokoti owura we nsema hora ode beto abonte no
became president and he's delivering the dollar will break the 8. The question is then what? Let's assume the cedi to the dollar goes past 8 and the people who are doing in bank harmful, it goes below 8. The question is then what? Every economist in this country will tell you, or in the world will tell you, that this economy cannot be run if the dollar is at 8. The government themselves know that if the dollar stays at 8, they cannot run the economy. We've seen that they are worried because if you look at that interview that the Cocoa Board CEO did, he said he jokingly had a conversation with Dr. Forson. No, that conversation he had with Dr. Forson is not jokingly. They are worried because if the CEO of Cocoa Board did his calculation that he's going to fund cocoa at 15 to the dollar, and today you are saying that you are going to now let the dollar go to 12 and now it's going to 8. You are not in control of how the dollar is going down. It's a runaway train. You guys don't have a clue on what is happening. Anybody who is an economist will tell you that if dollar, let's assume that this dollar is going to break the 8 that they are talking about happens, Cocoa Board cannot fund the 2025-2026 cocoa season. And let me tell you why. In 2024-2025 cocoa season, we pay the farmers 49,600 Ghana cedis per metric ton, which translates to something like about $3,200 per metric ton. At this rate, if the dollar goes to 8, it means that at that same price of 49,600, you are paying the cocoa farmer $6,200 per metric ton. That's it. Cocoa Board cannot fund the season. And you can't go back to the farmer and tell the farmer that because the dollar to the cedi is doing better, they should give you money. We are going to reduce the price that you pay the cocoa farmer. The NDC campaigned that they were going to increase the produce buying price, came in and said, oh, it's too high, they can't reduce it. Imagine if dollar goes to 8, and then they now go to the farmer and tell the farmer that, oh, the 54,000, the 49,000 that the MPP gave you is too much, we are going to reduce it. Can you imagine what will happen in this country? But anyway, on a more serious note, everybody is making hay when sun is shining. People who want to import stuff are busy buying dollar to import stuff while the dollar is to the cedi is low. That's a good thing for some people. But all we know is that the government itself cannot fund the economy when the dollar stays at 8. The cocoa season cannot be funded if dollar stays at 8. The question is, what next? Okay, we all know it's not sustainable. The government has to be honest with the people because the uncertainty is killing businesses. Everybody who is doing export and expecting proceeds from their export are losing money. And that uncertainty is killing business. The same way when the cedi depreciates so much, it kills business. The same way when the cedi appreciates so much, it's killing the businesses. So government needs to come out with a plan. We know there's going to be the media review, but can we wait for media review to basically know what the government is going to do to address this? They want to take the funds that a man can forward that, oh, John Mahama came and dollar came to 8. So what? I mean, the most important thing is that how does it translate to our living, me and you? How do we benefit? Nobody is going to reduce their prices until they know that whatever price is stable. We know the 8 and the 9 is not stable. The 7 is not stable. For me, I think the dollar to the cedi is around 11 and 12. If it stays there, then organizations can plan. But the way it's behaving, nobody's going to reduce the price of their commodity because they know that whatever goes down will come back up again. And that is that's the problem we have today. So please, let's stop doing these fans of the dollar is going to break the 8 and all that thing. Then what? That's the most important thing. We need to keep our eye on policies that will help the economy, not short-term gains, and that is what we...
Also, saying that from where they sit, our power crisis is still on. It is nowhere near, being solved. Kojo?
Yes.
You agree that we still have power crisis? That we still have doomsday?
You see, I don't like using terminology.
Okay.
Because when I, Kojo Poku, have sat on multiple platforms and given a definition for doomsday, and the statement the ministry put out there clearly is going on the tangent I'm on. That doomsday is when we do not have enough generational capacity to meet our demand, which we do. But the point is, are our lights going off? And the question is 100% yes.
Right.
Look, I honestly think that I don't need to sit on any TV or radio station to tell Ghanaians what they are going through. Ghanaians know what they are going through. Those that are unfortunate enough not to have power can watch us, right? Those that are fortunate to have generators may be able to watch us. But at most, those that can watch us are those whose light probably only came on this morning or light has just come on. They are the ones who can watch us. So everybody in this country knows what they are going through. You don't need Kojo Poku to come on here to reiterate to Ghanaians, something that NDC did numerous times.
Okay.
The problem my brother John Jinapor is having, and I'm surprised that his own people are taking him to task and bashing him in a way that I would have thought they would have left it to the opposition to do. But they are not.
Some people.
Who?
Oh, XYZ. Haven't you watched the XYZ program? You've not watched it. Oh, go and look for it.
You mean XYZ TV?
XYZ TV. Julius Debra station. Go and look Mugabe and co. What they are doing to their own minister.
They're bashing him?
Oh, they are saying that they don't need. What even annoys them is he comes and says 2.6 days. What is 0.6 days? But let me explain. 2.6 days to my brothers who are bashing the minister is that he is being given a technical briefing.
Right.
In engineering, in thermodynamics, you can have 0.6. So 2.6 days is actually 62.4 hours, which will translate into 2 days, 14 hours and 24 minutes. So the minister cannot come and say that, oh, I have enough fuel for 2 days, 14 hours and 24 minutes. So what the presentation given to the minister will be like 2.6 days. So there's nothing wrong with John Jinapor saying 2.6 days. And they are pushing him to say that the almost time crane, they say he comes out and say 2.6 days. What is 2.6 days? But his own people are the ones who are doing that to him.
But these are journalists who are criticizing him.
No. They are NDC spokespeople, commentators. The presenter was not part of the conversation.
Okay.
I don't know the name of the guy who was on there, but it was Mugabe and somebody else. And the guy was just taking John to task. But the issue I want to raise is that we should give him time. The problem he has is that his own words is what is coming back to hurt him.
Okay.
I sat here with him. He sat here, I sat there. And John was like, when we come in the first 100 days, we would bring friends, the energy sector debt, and we brief the president, and he's aware. You guys can play the tape. It's me and him and Randy here. All right? And I told him that it's not possible for the government to ring fence